EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yo JD, yo Benji. Lakas nga din dito sa amin eh. Nag-brown out na actually kanina eh. O ito para doon sa mga brown out.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to a sold-out boardwalk hall in Atlantic City.
Mali pa napili ko. Sana hindi mag brown out ulit. Ito ba battery ko? 95%. Sige. Ito na ako. Alright. Ito na naman tayo. Magandang gabi sa lahat na nanonood. Thank you, Nick. Thank you na naman.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds of welterweight action between Manny Pacquiao and the hitman Ricky Hatton. Manny Pacquiao's entrance here. What a ring walk. Just brimming with confidence, ready for the task at hand. Ricky Hatton's making his way to the ring right now, and he's doing so with a very business-like approach to things.
Fight card. Si Mayweather, favorite ng lahat. Recreate mo yung knockdown ni Pacquiao kay Hatton. Ano ba yung knockdown niya? Second round, di ba? Good evening, JR. Sa pare. Game, pa-share na mga tol. Share nyo na muna. Ayan o, nag-effort. Ako din, nag-effort din mag-share o. Tulong-tulong. Sub JR. Hi Benji. Oh shoot, nag-fluctuate na yung kuryente. Ha? Hindi battery. Tsaka kailangan ko yung internet, diba? Stream ako.
Hatton showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. How about that left hand? Look at that combination by Manny Pacquiao. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Ricky Hatton's coming up with the answer.
Oh, nagpa-fluctuate yung electricity dito. Brother Gino.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Manny Pacquiao.
Saan ako sa Metro? Kaya sa City pare.
Targeting that head with the combination punching. Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Ricky Hatton. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Manny Pacquiao. To the head he goes with a left hand. Halfway through this round here. Digging in with a left to the gut. Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Pumuti si Mayweather. Hindi, hindi pa si Mayweather. Mamaya. Si Mayweather yung kalaban.
But that's what happens when you get two counter punches. Nobody wants to leave.
Oh, this is good stuff on the inside.
Two more matches, tapos si Mayweather na tayo.
I just hope one of them didn't have a big meal a little late, because otherwise you're going to see something on the shoes.
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Manny Pacquiao. Ricky Hatton, at times, he likes to actually square up on the inside against his opponent, but here he's going against a traditional southpaw.
Yeah, what he has to do here is not square up. He's got to take his left foot, move it outside the right foot, the lead foot up to southpaw, and get a little bit of an angle. Stay away from the power of the southpaw, away from that left hand.
Good combination punching by Manny Pacquiao.
Kaya si Hatton to, pare.
Ricky Hatton's damaged right now, Teddy. That
Okay,
last
wait
round
lang,
was really costly to him. He can't go on fighting like that.
No, not unless he goes back to one of those Star Trek episodes where you had Scotty. You remember Scotty used to beam you up? Well, right about now he's saying, Scotty, beam me the heck out of here. Otherwise, he better get his hands up and start fighting.
You gotta win these early rounds for me. You're not shooting your jab. Move your head and pump that jab, just like we worked on, man. Come on, 1-2s, up top.
Okay, hello sa 150 viewers. Sir, galit na galit talaga sila kay Mayweather. Oo nga eh. Galit na galit nga yung mga tao kay Mayweather eh. Ewan ko ba bakit? Bakit ba kayo galit na galit kay Mayweather?
Here we go.
Wait lang. Wait lang.
That's a fresh Manny Pacquiao heading out to this round there. That respite served him well. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Pacquiao's at his best.
Pero bonus stage lang pala siya. Medyo sobrang niya pa.
Well there with that combo. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Nice work on the right hand by Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton's the victim of a powerful hook. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Manny Pacquiao. Come on, here's Boston. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Nice solid.
Wala daw choice si Mayweather eh, kundi tumakbo kasi
tried to land that upstairs and was
malambot buto niya, hindi nababasag daw.
Pacquiao's doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Yung knuckles niya, babasag.
Hatton's hoping to recover right here. The way to do it, he feels, to tie up.
Yeah, it's not about machoism right now. It's about getting past this point, surviving, and then having a chance later on to get back to win the fight.
Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Pacquiao's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? A big right hand from Ricky Hatton. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Solid.
Grabe. Pag siksikan sila, GG na talaga si Mayweather. Wala na talagang kawala sa Vinsanity. Ay, Angel Perez. Perez talaga yun, no? Ano, Amerikano? Yeah, I got his gimmick. His tech suits him naman. Pero it wasn't a good fight in my eyes. Or then, again, baka nasanay ako sa UFC. Yeah.
Yeah, they have
Actually,
to
okay
make
naman.
sure that they
Pero
buy some time here and start
ganun
moving
talaga
their
eh.
head,
Wala
using
tayong
their legs,
magagawa.
tying up a
Yun lang
little
yung kayang
bit,
ibigay ni
doing
Mayweather.
anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Nice movement there. Keep that up. Keep moving.
You gotta watch the water in the corner.
As he starts this fresh round, coming off a round in which he was knocked down, we often look at his legs. But sometimes even more telling was the disposition and the way that he and his corner acted in between rounds.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point.
But
Because
that
if the
point,
corner's
no,
not
right.
confident, they're not calm. If they show panic, then of course a fighter absorbs that.
Hooks to the head.
Bada bing, bada boom. Ang girl na si Ronda Rousey. Grabe naman. Walang magagawa yung tactic niya. Sakit
Able
to.
to block a punch.
Keep your hands up.
Scores with the combo to the head. Nice block.
Close the distance.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Look at the mess in the ring right now. Patton's cut is just painting himself red.
Yeah, it's a good thing. At least we think that judges are not influenced by the way a fighter looks. Because if they were, the rounds are going in his favor.
Very nice defensive guard there. A sound combination by Manny Pacquiao on the receipt and banging away.
Meron na kasi tinalo ni Maidana. Unlike Mayweather, and especially not a fan of the Maypac fight. It was 5 years too late, but Mayweather is really one of the best to ever do it. Yeah. He did what he had to do. Wala siyang choice eh. He's just a lot weaker than Pacquiao eh. So he had to like use his technique to win technically. Doesn't matter sa kanya kung it wasn't like sa kanya kasi all that matters is winning. It's not like being the best. There's a difference between being the best kasi and winning eh. So Mayweather may have won, but he's not the best. He didn't challenge the people at their prime. Parang it wasn't yung pinaka-important sa kanya. Pinaka-important sa kanya was just winning.
Pacquiao's been the more active guy. If you throw more punches, you're going to earn the judges' respect.
As long as the other guy's not landing the cleaner shots, even though he's not as active. But this is the kind of fight where he's just busier, he's doing more, and that's carrying the round.
Yeah, well, I know.
Pacquiao's hand speed is the difference here. I mean, that's what that combination was all
I can only imagine the frustration ng mga lumipat pa sa para manood.
Left hook scores upstairs, as does the uppercut. Manny Pacquiao's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand.
UFC, baka meron.
Creeping up those steps, I think they may want this fight to be over soon.
I think they need to be responsible and understand that just like sometimes the tide goes out, and guess what? It's not coming back in until tomorrow. Well, this is enough for today. This fight is over.
We're
gonna have to have another day when we come back prepared to do it again.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. A solid left hand by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counter punches.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Comes across with a hook up top.
You're losing this fight.
Uy dude, wala na tayo. I hear the rain will be smacking the metro all night. Tomorrow.
Manny Pacquiao's able to come into this round knowing that he's got a chance to end it right here. You saw what happened in the last round. He inflicted some serious damage to his opponent.
Yeah, but you know what? He's never really been a real finisher. That's the thing about it. You know, he gets guys to the brink, but he doesn't really push them over the cliff. We're going to see whether or not he gives a little push down.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand.
Oh, shoot. Nagdaplisan lang. Inantok na.
1, 2, 3.
Pagkatapos natin galingan ng
So he is able to get up
sobra.
to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
What impact from that uppercut by Ricky Hatton. Two good jabs by Manny Pacquiao. Teddy, he may go down just by stumbling the way he's bumbling around this ring.
Well, he's got to stop moving. Actually, you never want to fight on the ropes. This is one time he probably needs to be on the ropes just to steady him and then move his head a little bit. That might be his only shot.
Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs.
Keep it tight inside.
There's the old 1-2.
Keep moving.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Ricky Hatton.
Left and right.
Wala na kasi tayong stamina, yun yung problema.
Manny Pacquiao's reached that fork in the road now. You get a moment to breathe, a moment to try to clear your head after being knocked down, and it's up to your mind, your body, your disposition as to how do you react to go forward.
Wait lang. Ito muna magulo.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
That's it, just like that.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand.
Hindi yata legal ang backhand eh. Ewan ko lang.
Pacquiao's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Scored well up top. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Parries that punch intended for the head. You can start to see the confidence just bubbling up inside of him. Hatton's knockdown in that last round has got him back in this fight. Teddy still trailing on the scorecards, but he's got tons of momentum.
Yeah, he does, and he has to use it. If I'm in the corner, I'm telling him you got two choices now. You could go home after this fight and say, hey, I hurt him, but you didn't do anything else. Or you could follow up on that hurt, and you can finish him, win this fight.
Manny Pacquiao's corner is concerned. Their fighter may go down here. Well-placed jab straight.
Auto fan agad. Ip Man's blast punches in boxing. I haven't seen nga eh, yung Ip Man. Ano yan? Sa Ip Man 4 ba yan?
Hatton's inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
Keep working the body.
committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. He is swinging for the fences, trying to get his man after being hurt himself. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Pacquiao showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Well placed, well timed combo up top. Well, that was a bad moment for Manny Pacquiao, but now he looks to have settled in.
Yeah, but we're going to find out now if he's the same aggressive Pacquiao that he's been and that he needs to be.
And that's the end of round 7.
This guy's never felt beat.
Manny Pacquiao's been the busier fighter, and we've seen it on your scorecard that he's winning what has been a good, competitive, close fight, Teddy. You know, I think a lot of judges will lean that way. In a close fight like this, they'll go for the guy who's just the busier fighter.
Yeah, they will. I mean, if the other guy's not landing clean punch, but if one guy's just throwing and the other guy's not busy at all, it's easy. You have to give it to him.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Ricky Hatton able to land the uppercut. That straight right unable to connect. Pacquiao's speed, to me, Teddy, is clearly the biggest difference we've seen so far tonight.
Yeah, but there's ways to take away speed. One is to go downstairs to the body and start to discourage the guy a little bit. You know, take some of the air out of those sails.
Hindi. Actually, madalang na madalang.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Close the jab.
Nice strike after catching one by Ricky Hatton. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. That's an impactful right hand by Manny Pacquiao. There's that southpaw jab in the left hand. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Hatton's left landing.
Oh shoot, wala. Di kaya. Di kaya, mali yung umpisa ko eh. Sorry. Pinaglaruan ko masyado sa umpisa eh. I-match muna natin.
You're scheduled for 12. Here's round number 1. Hatton's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Gets rid of that effort. Solid left hand to the head. Pac-Man scores with an uppercut. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Up top with the quick hook. Is this the type of stylistic matchup, Teddy, a high stamina guy against a power puncher that many would describe as, oh, that's a little dangerous for the big favorite, for the big power puncher? That can be a trap.
Yeah, it can be a trap because anytime you have a guy with...
Oh, things open. Big shot he just scored with. Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old-timers would say, take a walk around the block.
Hatton's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you train him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Ay, Chong, magkakaroon daw girl sa senior ng LSG. Talaga? Eh kasi home base na lang eh.
doesn't matter how big this ring is. These guys are fighting within 4 square feet.
Well, if they were smart, if they knew this was coming, they would have did their training in a phone booth, because that's what there is.
Both landing body shots.
What a time to be. What a nice time to be back in high school. Kahit na magka-girls sa GH, hindi ibang high school ka pinasok.
What an excellent 2-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Ricky Hatton's stunned right there. He really got tagged right there. He should get on that bike and start running around the ring. And that's the end of round 1. Hatton's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Able to get him up against the ropes. Ricky Hatton's ripped by an uppercut. Pacquiao's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the
updated version? Wala eh, ito na yun eh.
With that combination. How about that? Another right hand. Ricky, solid. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. One, two, three, four,
Grabe lang.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Ricky Hatton's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count. And that's exactly why he packs the stands. This fight is over. Well, you gotta love it. Everybody, Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines. Our main event should be a good one tonight. Scheduled for 12 rounds in the welterweight division. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real.
Yan na, Mayweather na. Run mo this. Sana matuloy.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. You know, he's improved dramatically through the years as a boxer, has Manny Pacquiao, but still his nature is that of a guy of aggression who jumps in. Now he's facing a counterpuncher.
Yeah, he is, and it's a good thing he's improved a little bit, because he used to really jump in, and he used to fall forward. You know, his lower body.
Oh, he goes down hard, and now he's got a real problem ahead of him. Plenty of time for his opponent to jump on him.
Umpisa lang.
1, 2, 3, up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Well, he's sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Money's defense is paying off now. Pacquiao's left working well that time. Halfway through round number one. Southpaw right jab, then the left hand. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Manny Pacquiao. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it.
Keep your head moving.
Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Manny Pacquiao. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Mayweather's rocked by that punch.
Hilo na naman.
We come to the end of the round, and maybe now decision time for the corner here. And Teddy, talk to me about how a trainer knows his guys how to move.
Well, you have to know your guy. You have to know how physically, how he emotionally reacts from the gym, where he's at a point where he's hurt, where you know that he can't take anymore. You have to know your guy, Joe. You have to know how he reacts to punches. You've seen him in the gym before, and you have to be able to recognize that immediately and say, you know what? This guy's in a place that I got to get him out of.
Mayweather's heading out there for this round, hoping that his legs are under him the way they need to be. He was dropped the last round.
Well, he's going to find out. See, that's the thing you just said, hoping. Well, he can't hope his legs are under him. He's got to find that out, because if he goes out there and tries to use them and they're not, he's going to fall all over the place, and the referee's going to stop him. His opponent's going to jump on him. So while the referee's counting, what he's got to do is test him out a little bit.
See,
so now you know how to go about surviving the round. Do you just stay on the ropes and move your head, or do you use your bicycle?
Well off the mark by Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao with a big left hand. Nice two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's left now getting into the mix. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Good 1-2 by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he can do something to sort of, you know, adjust to this.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? Corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Oh, what a whiff by Money. Pacquiao's momentum now could carry things. That was a strong round scoring that knockdown. Mayweather's corner has to think, how much more punishment can their man take? They start a fresh round, coming off yet another round, which their man was down in.
Look, Joe, there's been tremendous comebacks in this sport before. You just never know about how deep the reserve is in one man's body or mind.
up that right hand with the jab. Pacquiao's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second.
Big shot. That combination puts him down.
Grabe, oh. Gandang combi.
The ref stops the fight. Pac-Man's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner.
Baka natin ulit.
He's probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of his career.
Buisit eh.
Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Pacquiao's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Putting him in position against the ropes. He just missed that shot up top. Money's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. Nice block by Money. Just made a big, big shot crashing home.
Grabe yung daming punches na binabaga ni Pacquiao eh. Oh, boom, boom. Parang naman talaga kasi Manny yun.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Super 2-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's got to feel that right there. He was just tagged by a big uppercut. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Teddy, what advice did you consistently give to a fast fighter in a situation like this, a speed fighter, when he was fighting a guy with left hand?
Put yourself in position where you can use that speed, where you can control things, the dimensions you want. Stay on the outside, be able to use that ring. Make the guy walk to you. Make the guy burn up.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Well-targeted left hand by Manny Pacquiao. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. Scores well to the head with the right hand. End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times there's a tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
Nice defense. Good block by Money. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Well-struck, solid combination by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's combination that was landed moments ago is one of those examples of what every trainer would really like to have, and that's a fighter with good hand speed.
Yeah, and he's showing that right now. Now, the trainer in the other corner hopes he has a guy with good timing, because timing can negate speed.
How about that exchange? Oh, and a big uppercut from Pacquiao. Mayweather. What a big shot. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
1, 2,
3, 4, 5. Mayweather's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. He gets off with a combination up top. That left hand over. Wow! How is Is he gonna survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's gonna have to find a way.
Wala, hindi na tatay.
And it's all over. Pac-Man's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory.
Try natin siya ma-knockout ng first round.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. A crushing two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Solid shot, the overhand left. Big shot there. Oh, an explosive headshot there. He is down. One, two, three, four, five. Mayweather's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. What a trap he just set, and he lands a nice counterpunch.
Yeah, that's the old Casper the Ghost trick there. You know, you're there one time, you give him a little shade, you know, a little shadow, and then he throws at you, you pull back, bang, come right back with the old.
Pac-Man's hit by that. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this? One, two, three.
Galit na galit eh. Oh, wala.
It's over. The fight is
Grabe,
over.
early knockout.
Pac-Man's done it.
Tapos.
How about that? A first round knockout victory. I never saw that coming. An early knockout victory. That's a stunner, Teddy.
Try natin si Hearns. Try lang. Kung malakas palagi, kakabwisit ko eh.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of welterweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. 36 minutes still ahead of them here, round one of 12. Good block there by Tommy Hearns. Combo lands to the head. That was not well targeted by Manny Pacquiao. The hitman scores with a hook there. Tommy Hearns doing well. He lands the uppercut on the back end of a left hook upstairs. Tommy Hearns' blocking ability is doing well for him there. How do you think Pacquiao should approach things here, Teddy, knowing that he's the shorter man?
Not to get over anxious, because right away somebody's going to say, well, Pacquiao's going to look to force himself in. If you force yourself in, then the taller man can take advantage of those assets. Be patient and gradually work your way in.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good targeted left hook to the head, and here comes the uppercut behind it. See, he's got his guard up really well that time and protects his head.
Beast mode na.
Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. Precision work with the left hand by Tommy Hearns. Protecting his head well with his guard. Pacquiao's putting forth a great combination there. what he wanted to do, backing him up against the ropes. We count down the final moments of this round. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. End of round one. Hearns' cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I wondered what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
You have to keep your distance. Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab, all right? Keep throwing that jab. Look, you're standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body more.
Here we go. Round two is underway. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Good block by Tommy Hearns.
Ay, total. Tapare.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. A solid true uppercut by Manny Pacquiao. Left hook, right uppercut. Both hit the head.
Finish with the hook. Finish with the hook. Keep that head moving, baby. Come on, champ.
Able to dismiss it. Manny Pacquiao is so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. His opponent got away from that uppercut. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Teddy, why is it in boxing that there are so many distinct styles that are defined by geography or culture or ethnicity, where we have a Mexican-styled fighter, an Eastern European, you know, upright fighter, an American-styled fighter? Why is that?
Because you are influenced by your surroundings, by the temperament of the people in your surroundings. Aggressive people, aggressive style. Very thoughtful people, people that are very cerebral, or you're going to have a defensive style. You're going to have a very careful style. It's going to fit right in.
Nice block by Tommy Hearns. Combination to the head.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel them ropes, move away.
Good afternoon, Jeff. Or good evening pala, sorry.
And round number 3 is underway. Tommy Hearns' punch is far off the target. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Manny Pacquiao. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
Call of Duty Warzone. Actually, nag-iisip ako eh.
Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Tommy Hearns blocks that punch. Off target with that hook. Huge left hand from Pacquiao. Right back to it to the head. Oh, and there you go. Tommy Hearns is on the floor and in a bad spot.
Yun, sa wakas. Tatamaan din. Laki nitong budas ko. Ang hirap-hirap na banan. Palakpakan naman dyan.
Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, I like what I see. I love what I see, baby.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Good job on the two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Little head knocking with that right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Manny Pacquiao able to land a huge uppercut. Hearns has got to be really careful here. That eye is an absolute mess. The cut is really bad. In fact, it could call for an end to this fight at any point.
Well, Joe, the key is where the cut is. It's above the eye, and that means that the flow will go into the eye and, of course, impair the vision. That is what the referee's going to be looking at.
Well, he's up 3 rounds to zip on Teddy's scorecard here as we start round number 4. He's a volume puncher, and that's exactly what he's doing to bank away these early rounds here, Teddy.
Yeah, he's not hurting him with any of those shots. And quite honestly, a lot of them are missing. But the other guy's not staying up with him with the punch numbers. He's winning a round.
Hearns is out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena?
Well, that's the right question. So he's got to revisit his memory banks a little bit and know that he's already proven it to himself. He's been in this position before, so he has to regain that confidence and understand that he can deal with this. He's done it before.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. And that's where he wants his man opposite him, right against the ropes. Little head hunting with the left. Good combination to the head. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good fighting, snapping shot by Tommy Hearns. Back and forth exchange. Left hook, right uppercut. Both land up top.
Good work.
The combo lands upstairs.
Keep those hands up.
Good flush shot upstairs. And the round comes to an end. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Tommy Hearns' cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
A nice block by Tommy Hearns. Not much action as he just ties up. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Manny Pacquiao.
There you go. There you go.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Hearns is once again can't get out of the way of that uppercut. What power from that left hand of Pacquiao. Hearns is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way.
Move out of there.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Targeting that 1-2. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Tommy Hearns blocks that punch. He's getting him into position there. You can see him backing him up against the ropes.
Keep working and this
Teddy,
is your
making
fight.
predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Solid right by Tommy Hearns. How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees the shots coming, and he's making up his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
And what a clever combination by Manny Pacquiao.
He's tired, champ. Come on now.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Manny Pacquiao.
Defense, more defense.
Pacquiao's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Fighting his fight. Fighting on the inside with this guy. Now I want you to use the ring and keep your distance.
It has been completely one-sided so far tonight, and he's in control as we start this round.
Shake it off.
Not able to land the headshot.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
Targeting that jab with the right hand behind it. Pacquiao's ability to just get to his opponent before his opponent gets to him. Showcase there, his hand speed is very good.
Yeah, it is, Joe. You know, it speaks to one of those old sayings that the trainers used to say, just get off first. That's what he's doing right now. He's getting off first.
He's tired. He's tired, champ. Come on, now's your chance.
Nice work with the combination by Tommy Hearns.
Taking too many punches. Hands up.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Scores up top with the left.
Inside, champ. Come on. That's it. That's
He
it.
scored well after being hit himself.
Okay, breathe now. Deep breath. Deep breath. Holy shit, you are in control of it.
7 rounds complete. Teddy's scorecard does have it clearly in one direction. Pacquiao's earned that lead on the scorecard, but his opponent has also done some damage.
Yeah, it hasn't been exactly a picnic. I mean, it started off that way, but the ants are coming. They're starting to get over this a little bit here. Getting a little hairy.
Keep working that jab, baby. Good
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. exchange. He fires back. Punches and bunches. Combination up top. Good. Look at that. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? So Tommy Hearns beats the count, back up to his feet. Now what do you expect out of him?
Oh, we're going to find out. The most important thing is, what does he expect out of himself? Not what we expect out of him. Is he prepared? Has he been prepared to behave the right way when this moment came?
Good job.
A well-placed left hand up top. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Pacquiao showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Nice block by Tommy Hearns. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Manny Pacquiao.
Keep moving, keep moving. Come on now. Keep moving, keep moving.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
I don't want to see you slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your range and jab, jab, right, okay?
Hearns has got to do something different. A start to a new round, maybe the start to a new beginning of this fight, because what we've seen so far, it's been nothing at all for him. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Nice strike after catching one by Manny Pacquiao. Scores with the combo to the head. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. He engages in the clinch. Good block by Tommy Hearns. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Did you see that? Pacquiao is so aggressive that there's a risk involved. Manny just faced the risk and failed it. The power shot floored him. Pacquiao's now getting back up off the canvas. Good defensive skill. Good way to protect the midsection. He got hit, but he sends it right back.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Tommy Hearns has so reach, and he's so dangerous with that jab.
Do that again. That's
Big
good.
step
Do
back,
that one more
then the
time.
counter punch by Manny Pacquiao.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Manny Pacquiao's basically doing exactly what we've always seen out of him, and that's after he's been knocked down and affected in this fight.
Yeah, you know, there comes a time you have to make adjustments. That time has come for him.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Jump on it right now.
Good block.
This one, he's tired.
Effective with that 1-2. Hearns blocks that punch.
Jump on him right now. You got to see that coming now. Come on. He's wide open for the hook. Looking good.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Finish with the hook.
Fires right back at him. Nicely timed 1-2. Pacquiao's making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, should he be sticking with this style after being rocked in this fight?
It's still early enough. I would say yes. You know, you don't want to panic. You don't want to just throw everything overboard. You want to stay with what brought you here. Hey, he's been taught this not for hours, not for days, not for weeks. You know, months and years he's been taught this. You don't throw it out. You stay with it.
Now don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Keep your distance.
Well, I'm curious to see how this is going to play out here. He does have a slight lead on your scorecard through 10 rounds, Teddy, but I am not convinced that that's the way it's going to look when all is said and done.
No, there's been a lot of close rounds here tonight, Joe. This is the kind of fight where there hasn't been much to separate each other in many of those pivotal rounds. So I think the corner plays into it right now. What they tell their guy. Do they tell him that they're winning, or do they lie to him and say you're a little behind to try to kick it into a higher gear?
Keep moving. Keep moving.
And he just holds on there. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Manny Pacquiao.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Good, solid left hand from Tommy Hearns. He's sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Throwing a lot of punches here. Now his opponent is showing very, very good movement. What adjustments can he make to deal with that movement?
So Joe,
Pacquiao's in a tough spot right now. Solid. Manny Pacquiao finds himself on the receiving end of a knockdown blow again.
3, 4, hurry, get!
Pantalo pa yata to.
Manny Pacquiao's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Tommy Hearns is down on your scorecard. I snuck a peek at your scorecard. He's down on your scorecard. But it's still a close and competitive fight, a fight that he's very much alive in.
yeah, he is, but he's got to go about it like the fight is up for grabs. He can't start saying, hey, you know, I think I'm a little bit ahead, because that's a good way of getting yourself disappointed in anything in life. He better still go after it. Smart, but go after it.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao with a big left hand. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Oh, and he's got something. And bang, and away he goes.
Talaga.
He
Di
goes
kaya.
down, and he doesn't
Baka
look
si
good at
Hearns,
all.
next time ulit.
Manny Pacquiao's gonna
Figure out
need
ko
a
kung paano
minor
talunin
miracle
to si
to
Hearns.
survive this.
Napakalakas eh.
He's going to need a great will and
Ay,
desire
nako.
to survive it.
Wala.
8, 9, 10.
Wala. Next time ulit. Bye.
And it's over. Look at this. Tommy Hearns is